Hi you guys, I am back for another video, as you can see by the title of this video. It is called Bipolar Disorder. Now some of you guys may not know, what it is. So I'm going to explain to you more about it so you can get knowledge of it. What is depression? Bipolar depression uh, refers to the lows or depressive phases of bipolar disorder. The bipolar depression is different from other forms of depression. There are many forms of depression, unlike unpolar depression. Bipolar depression is part of a larger condition known as bipolar disorder. Knowing what form you have is important because there are different treatment options for different types of depression. Be sure to ask your doctor about how these options work differently to treat unpolar versus bipolar depression. Understanding the larger condition bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, the large condition that includes bipolar depression, is a feeling of chronic illness. It's a condition that affects the brain in a way that can cause extreme mood swings that vary in length. People with bipolar disorder can go from a mania, the highs, feeling irritable, to depression, the lows, feeling down or hopeless. These highs and lows are called episodes. Here are some important facts about bipolar disorder. Affects about 12.3 million people in the United States and as many as 60 million people worldwide. Half of all patients begin seeing symptoms between the ages of 15 and 25, but it can begin at any age. There is no cure, but many people have the symptoms. It can be controlled with treatment. Bipolar disorder is sometimes referred to as a manic depression. Some people may experience mood swings that are less extreme than a full manic episode, known as hypomania. I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't get mad. People with bipolar disorder often also has other mental health disorders. Could you have bipolar depression? Figuring out whether you have bipolar depression can be a journey. The important thing to remember is you're not alone. Other people have took the path to a diagnosis, and it started with talking to their doctor. There's no test, quiz, paper to diagnose bipolar disorder. However, answering, going to the doctor, and listening, going to get a doctor's appointment, may help you be more prepared. Meaning, write down if you had an episode one day, and then write down if you didn't have an episode one day, and write down all the symptoms you think that you're having. You know what I mean? And go take it to your doctor so that you could be more aware. And go look at this video, the video that you're watching right now. You can look at, you know what I mean, before you go to the doctors and can get more information, on bipolar disorder. Effective treatment starts with your doctor. If you're already diagnosed and still struggling with symptoms of bipolar depression, you can take steps to change that. Speak to your doctor about how you're feeling and what you can do. If you are struggling with bipolar depression, get help. Track your moods day by day. Like I just said, track your moods day by day to make sure what moods, swings you have. Um, because it is um really good to track your moods. Bipolar depression refers to the lows of bipolar disorder. Bipolar depression is a phrase of larger condition called the bipolar disorder. It is a tough condition to diagnose. In fact, it could take up to 10 years for people to get an accurate diagnosis. Knowing the signs and symptoms of bipolar depression may help you and your doctor get a correct diagnosis. 5 signs it may be bipolar depression. 1. Having sad and empty or hopeless feeling most of the time. 2. Trouble sleeping at night and staying awake during the day. Often feeling worthless or very guilty. 4. Work, family, and or social life are suffering. 5. At times feeling very revved up and or irritable. If you notice any of these signs, then you may have bipolar disorder. So that's it for this, video. But here is one more thing that I wanted to let you guys know. More signs of symptoms to watch for. The signs and symptoms of bipolar disorder are different depending on the type of episodes you have. Each episode marks a drastic change from the way a person usually acts and their typical mood swing. And I'm going to tell you guys how living with bipolar disorder, and then that will conclude the video. Caring for yourself and coping with your condition. At times you may feel a bit lost, confused, upset, or angry as you try to cope with bipolar disorder and the depression that comes along with it. It's completely normal to feel a range of emotions, and it is normal for your loved ones to experience different emotions too. Your health care provider is always the best person to turn to for help with managing your condition. The following information provides some starting thoughts or depression so you can prepare for issues that come up along the way. Treatment for bipolar disorder usually includes a combination of approaches to manage symptoms. Once your doctor has decided bipolar depression is the correct diagnosis for you, there are ways to manage symptoms. Bipolar depression is a lifelong illness and there is no cure. Medication, take therapy and counseling, education, self-care strategies, support from family, friends, groups, and others with bipolar disorder. And that is it for the video. In the link in the description, in the description there will be a link, and it will have a phone number, okay, that you can call to get more information on bipolar disorder. And there will be a website that you can go to get more information. And I hope this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form. And if it has, comment how it has helped you. So I hope you got a lot of information from this video. Bye. See you next time.